started doing this with these models recently, where they are clipped together ones, essentially, where they're not very posable, there's not much customization with them, and to be honest, just seem to go against the essence of the hobby. But this one's a special one, because then they released the Chaplain on its own, and now with the launch of Deathwatch, which was August last year, I know it's quite a while ago now, they released the Deathwatch Chaplain, which is probably better value because you get, I don't know if you can see it behind there, there's the Deathwatch upgrade sprue. So, we'll have a look at the aesthetics of the model and see where we go. So, let's get it open, and of course, these new blister packs Games Workshop do are ridiculously hard to get open. So, look like I have this. So let's have a look, shall we? I apologise as well if things go out of shot now and again. I'm having to film this with a camera stuck in an old cigar tin because I don't have a tripod. I'm not making that up. So, right, oh crikey, and the set has now been demolished. Let's just sort that out. Excellent. Right, where were we? Ah yes, that's pretty much got it open. Come on. And we're going to have a look at this model and see how it compares to other Chaplain models, which, to be honest, I'm not sure really with this new Chaplain model. I think, to be honest, I kind of think I preferred the old ones. Aha, we're in. So there's the instructions there, which have been, oh dear. Oh well, I can't discover any more now because I've ripped through the scan now to discover more, I think. Tragic. Right. So that's the ubiquitous Deathwatch upgrade sprue, which is pretty good actually. I'll go back to that later, but here's the model itself, which quite nice sculpt. Bits and pieces like the scrolls and things, the Crozius Arcanum looks pretty good, not a bit too on it. Then there's the little scenic base that used to come with these models before Games Workshop decided to mess everyone's armies up and change the base side of Space Marines, which is now this size. And yeah, I think it's pretty good overall. But one thing I'm not really too much of a fan of is, where are we? Ah yes. Go on, autofocus. And autofocus has decided not to work. So I'm going to have to hold it back here. Ah, yes. This head, I could sort of see working on the Chaplain. It kind of looks like it doesn't look like he's screaming a battle cry. It looks like somebody's stepped on his foot. He's like, ah! So I'm not really sure I'll use that. Then there's the Chaplain helmet here, which I'm not sure about really, because a lot of the older Space Marine Chaplain helmets looked like a standard Space Marine helmet. In fact, where are we? Ah yes, here's an example of them, where they looked kind of a bit, where are we? Once again, the curse of autofocus, ladies and gentlemen. They looked kind of more like this, with you had the vent at the top, where they had the vent at the top here, and they had the skull and had like the skull first place. Whereas this just looks like it's a skull with some pipes in, which has been, yeah, I'm not really digging that, shall we say. Then there's the Chaplain, the shoulder pad there. You just want to stick whichever chapter is from on, which of course would be, being a Deathwatch Chaplain, would be this. And there's the limited poses and limited pose. You can't really do much with him. Bit of a centerpiece model, but I suppose if you do your Chaplain, it's probably not the worst model Games Workshop produced, far from it, but it's not bad nonetheless. But really, Games Workshop need to stop kind of releasing these models with no customization options in them. Ideally, what they should have done with the Chaplain, really, and to be honest with the Librarian kits as well, is have a model where you can change the poses of him, where it's got like the weapons and equipment, but you can change the poses. You can give him, like, instead of a bolt pistol, you can give him a plasma pistol or a power sword or a power fist, and so they need to really do stuff like this because it just doesn't feel right to me. But then again, what do I know? And there you have it.